Hey everyone, and welcome. Are you ready to become a detective? Because today we are going on a top secret mission to uncover the sneaky tricks social media apps use to keep you scrolling. So grab your magnifying glass, let's get started. Now, this is just the beginning of our investigation. It's the first part of a special 4-part series. We're going to break this whole mystery down piece by piece, and in each part, we'll uncover more and more secrets that, honestly, these apps hope you never find out. So, let's start with our very first clue. Has this ever happened to you? You pick up your phone to watch, just one video, and then, boom, all of a sudden a whole hour has just vanished. It happens to pretty much everyone. But why? That's the big mystery we're going to solve together. Okay, first things first. Before we can crack the case, we need to know what we're dealing with. What even is social media? Well, the easiest way to think about it is like a giant digital playground. It's a place online where tons of people can hang out, share cool stuff, and see what everyone else is up to. And here are some of the most popular places in that digital playground. I bet you've seen them before. You've got Instagram, where it's all about sharing awesome photos. Then there's Snapchat for sending silly pictures that disappear. Of course, there's TikTok, which is all about making and watching really fun videos. And Facebook, which is a place to connect with your friends and family. All right, now for a really important question for our investigation. All of these apps, they're free, right? You don't have to pay to use them. So how in the world do the companies that make them earn billions of dollars? This sounds like a major clue. The secret is actually pretty simple when you look at it. Let's break it down. So step 1, you're just on the app, scrolling and watching stuff. Step 2, while you're there, little commercials or ads start to pop up. Step 3 is the key. The more time you spend on the app, the more ads you see. And that leads to step 4, the companies make money every single time you see one of those ads. And that leads us to the big secret. It is not an accident that it's hard to stop scrolling. It's not your fault. In fact, super smart people, engineers, scientists who study how our brains work, they have designed these apps to be as exciting and as hard to put down as the most fun video game you have ever played. Their entire job is to keep you in that digital playground for as long as they can. All right, detectives, it's time. Get your magnifying glasses out. We're about to uncover the very first trick they use. And believe it or not, it all has to do with something that happens inside your very own brain. Just think about it for a second. You post a really cool picture or maybe a funny video you made, and then you see it. Someone liked it, or they gave it a little heart. You get that little burst of happiness, right? That warm, proud feeling. Well, that feeling is actually a clue. It's a chemical reaction happening right inside your head. So here's what's really going on. That awesome feeling you get comes from a brain chemical called dopamine. Think of it like a natural reward that your brain gives itself for doing something good. You get that exact same happy chemical when you eat your favorite food, win a game, or get a great big hug. But here's the really tricky part about dopamine. That good feeling, it doesn't last very long. It's just like eating one delicious cookie. The second you finish it, you want another one, right? And then another one after that. Well, social media likes and hearts work the exact same way. You get one, you feel great for a second, and then your brain immediately starts wanting another one to keep that happy feeling going. Okay, awesome job. You've cracked the first secret. But that is not their only trick. Not by a long shot. We're about to uncover trick number 2. And trust me, it's a big one. Think about reading a really great book. No matter how amazing it is, you eventually get to the last page. The story has an ending. But what about your social media feed? Does it have a last page? Nope. It never, ever ends. You can scroll and scroll and scroll, and there will always be something new waiting for you. This is called infinite scroll, and it is absolutely designed that way on purpose. So, does this whole thing look familiar? You open an app thinking, I'll just look for a minute. Then a super funny cat video pops up. So you think, okay, just one more. And before you even know what happened, an entire hour has disappeared. That never-ending feed is like a magic trick or a mystery box. You never know what surprising thing is coming up next, and that surprise is what makes it so exciting and so hard to stop. Amazing work, detectives. Let's just quickly review the top secret clues we've uncovered so far. First, we know that apps use likes and hearts to give our brains a little reward of that happy chemical. Dopamine, which just makes us want more. And second, they use a never-ending feed, so there's never a good stopping point. Our brains are always just waiting for the next surprise. So you now know 2 of their biggest secrets. But believe me, our investigation is far from over. There are even more tricks these apps use to keep you watching. What else could they possibly be hiding in that digital playground? You're going to have to join us for part 2 to find out.